afternoon, the state news. I am Babatunde Fanuoko. Osun State Government says it is committed to providing necessary support for the veterans of the armed forces through regular interface in order to ensure that consistent attention is paid to their welfare as well as other issues affecting them. Governor Adeleke stated this at this year's launching of Appeal Fund, an emblem in commemoration of the Armed Forces Remembrance Day. Our man Said Adeboje has the details.
Officials joined the Legion of the Nigeria Army to celebrate the fallen and surviving heroes who fought for the unity of the country. Osun State Local Government Service Commission was the venue of the launching of Appeal Fund, emblem and decoration of Osun State Governor. Addressing the gathering, Governor Adeleke said that the event symbolizes the depth of national gratitude to the service personnel who engage in the most fatal of all national service in the defense of the territorial integrity of Nigeria and maintenance of internal cohesion. Governor Adeleke, who spoke through his deputy Prince Kola Adewusi, saluted the courage, gallantry, and self-immolation of officers and men of the military. Paying a glowing tribute to the dead among them, the governor also recalled the many members of the armed forces who were wounded and incapacitated in the course of their national duty. The governor noted that it is time the nation devised a permanent, robust funding and financing formula on the security veteran issues.
We should act on resolving outstanding welfare issues with the veterans and their families. Those who lay down their lives for us to preserve ours deserve lasting attention from all levels of state structures and institutions.
Earlier in his address, the Legion chairman in Osun State, Comrade Peter Oladipo, expressed gratitude to Governor Adeleke for not compromising any issue relating to veterans and fallen heroes. Comrade Oladipo, who reminded the state government of some of the challenges facing the Legion, appealed to every Nigerian to donate generously in the cause of making life meaningful for the families of the fallen heroes and the upkeep of those with scars of war. The program climaxed with the decoration of some personalities with the 2025 Armed Force Remembrance Day emblem. For OSBC News, this is Said Adeboje reporting.
Nigerian residents in Osun have called on the federal government to tackle the root cause of the challenges bedeviling the country by fixing the economy, improving the agricultural sector to boost food production, and providing jobs for the teeming unemployed youth. Those who spoke with OSBC News on the sidelines of the security situation in the country appealed to the government at all levels to prioritize good governance and make the country a safe place for all.
I expect the central bank to reduce MPR, then look at CRR2, and then LR, that's liquidity ratio, and credit ratio. What I am talking, cash reserve ratio rather, what I'm referring to is the fact that this is hurting the productive capacity of this country. That's on the monetary policy. On the fiscal policy, I want the Minister of Finance, who is also the coordinating minister, to see whatever he can do to make sure that goods are on the supply side, because we are being hurted by the fact that demand are always still greater than supply. They can open the border for a while, for a little spell, allow some goods to, especially essential goods to come in, and then close it back with an eye to make sure that insecurity situation is not right.
I want Nigeria to be better than it used to be. In the last 1 year, people have been groaning in pains regarding the economy of this nation. I believe that year 2025 will bring a new lease of life to the citizens of this country.
We expect our government to create an enabling environment for business to thrive so that Nigerians can enjoy the full dividend of democracy. We expect Mr. President to make sure that as we are witnessing the downfall of the price of in fuel prices, we expect it to come down drastically so that Nigerians will enjoy the benefit of what they have sweat for. At the same time, security is paramount. They should add up to whatever they were doing in terms of security so that Nigeria can sleep with their two eyes closed. And we want them to be proactive on the issue of our students and the unemployed youth so that we have a sustainable economy in Nigeria.
In the meantime, an Osun-based medical practitioner, Dr. Soji Akinpelu, has called on the federal government through the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention to ensure that anybody coming into the country from China and other neighboring countries is quarantined to curb the spread of the deadly virus. Dr. Akinpelu, who stated this in an interview with OSBC News while reacting to the acute respiratory infection known as the human metapneumovirus, which continues to spread in China. He maintained that it is important for Nigerians to step up on basic hygiene, including hand washing with soap and water and covering the nose and mouth when coughing and sneezing, adding that the world cannot afford another lockdown as it happened during the period of COVID-19. He speaks further.
That part of the world has to be isolated for some time because it may not show immediately. They should quarantine, they should have a separate place where people coming from that part of the world, China, Taiwan, all those areas, they need to quarantine them, work them for some time, so that on first observation, they may not develop it, but later, they develop it because it's in their body. And we know viral infection is a terrible thing, and I pray they don't lock down the whole world again as they did in COVID-19.
And that ends the state news on OSBC TV. Join us at 5 for the evening news. Good afternoon.
To Financial Services Regulation and Coordinating